I first saw her at the play. She waved me over and we reminisced about our first meeting many years ago. She smiled brightly and said, "Do you remember our luncheon?" Oh, I remembered. It was a time when I was living in Paris, barely scraping by with 80 francs to my name. She had written to me after reading my book and insisted on meeting for lunch at Foyot's, a prestigious restaurant far beyond my means. But flattered and inexperienced, I said yes. How bad could one luncheon be, right? She wasn't as young as I imagined, but radiated confidence. She declared, "I never eat much for lunch." Then she ordered salmon caviar and champagne. My modest mutton chop felt like a poor man's feast beside her lavish choices, and yet she criticized me for eating meat. "Why don't you follow my example? Just one thing for lunch," she said. Ironic, isn't it? By the time the bill arrived, panic set in. I had barely enough to pay and left an embarrassing tip. As we parted, she chirped, "Follow my example." "Never eat more than one thing for lunch," I responded. "I'll do better. I'll eat nothing for dinner." She laughed and called me a humorist. But the gods have a sense of humour. Today she weighs 21 stone. Revenge may not be sweet, but it's satisfying.